In this example hackathon, I want to show you the back end, the admin side of what we see. So we have 23 total teams who have finished hacking. They've submitted a 4-minute video and GitHub code. We have 2 judging panels. The reason why we do that for this first round of judging is because we can do all of this in under an hour, which is our goal for the first round of judging. So we split into 2 panels, and we've added judges between panel A and panel B, and we have 11 teams in A and 12 teams in B. 11 teams will be in room 1, and the 12 teams will be in room 2. So we give the teams, we say, hey, team Phoenix, you need to be at room 1. Phoenix will then go to room 1. We will present the video for Phoenix, which is this team, by clicking on Dev Post Submission, and we will all watch the video together
Hi.
as a judging panel. The judges will then, after the video is over, will then ask questions. What we tend to see is teams will do a 4-minute video almost exactly, and then they have 2 minutes of questions. If there's extra time, because maybe this team, for instance, didn't use all 4 minutes, then they get extra time to have questions and answers. Typically, that's about 4 questions and 4 answers. Okay, so that's how round 1 works. What will happen is after we've judged all of those teams from round 1, we'll go into round 2. To do round 2 means that we have to figure out which team should go to the next round. The way that we do that is I click on round 2, final judging here. What we want to do is make sure that we pick the teams that have the highest average score. As a judge, you're helping us with the law of averages to make sure that you're scoring based on your own personal perception as consistent as you can. Then we take the scores from the first round, and our system automatically surfaces, I've only scored a couple here, automatically surfaces the teams. That should be either the top 3, the top 5, or the top 8 teams. So this is how we pick from that first round the teams that'll go into the next round. Also in the first round, we have down here the top teams by category. So we're giving out special awards for each of the categories: documentation, polish, scope, and security excellence. The way that we determine the winner is which team had the highest score. We will pick that team for the winner for these specific sub awards. And so any team is eligible for these because we're going to score and determine this in round 1. Okay, pretend it's the day of the hackathon. We will send everybody this link, but it's pretty easy to get to. You just go to ohack.dev/judge. Again, this is our test site because we're using test data. ohack.dev/judge. As a judge, you will get presented this screen. If we have other nonprofits, if we have other hackathons you've judged, you might see previous cards for this. But this specific screen has only one button, Start Judging, and it shows how well or how you're doing against all the teams that you're supposed to judge. So I am 27% complete. Round 2 has not yet begun, but we'll talk about that in a second. I'm going to click Start Judging, and you'll see what I mean. I have 11 teams that I need to judge. I have 11 teams because in this example, there are about 20 teams total in the hackathon. For round 1, we split and we judge in parallel. So you'll be part of a group, usually A or B group, and you're going to judge half of the teams. That allows us to finish hacking and then judge in hopefully under an hour. Judging will take under an hour for this first round. We're going to go and judge the project. So I'm going to click Score Team. And now I'm going to get almost the same view as we did get back here when we were doing the practice scoring. So here it has the scope of the solution. It has some extra questions here for examples that you might think about, things that you might ask, but it has the same idea. So I'm going to score this as such, just randomly score here so you can see how this will work. And then I'm going to provide feedback. Most hackathons don't have judges provide feedback back to the teams. We are all about giving people feedback because this is how we're trying to model ourselves to real world industry experience. So as a judge, we're asking you as a required field to provide us anything specific that you saw about their project. It could be anything about their technical implementation to user experience. Maybe you have like something great to tell them. Whatever it is, go ahead and type it in here. We look for just 20 characters until we allow you to submit that feedback. Also, if you really want, you could pop into Slack. During a live judging session, you probably won't have time to go into the team Slack channel and ask questions. But if you wanted to, this is their Slack channel as well. So now I've got this total score of 29 out of 40. I'm going to hit submit feedback. It's going to show me summarized view, and then I'm going to hit submit score. Now that I've done that, that was team 22. Now it's going to show green and scored. So after we score all of the teams, that's the end of round one. So all the judges score all the teams, end of round one. Now what we do for round two is we have to figure out which of those teams from round one should go in front of the live audience to show off what they've done, and then to have the judges actually rescore the projects. So now what will happen is we'll all be in a big room. We will say these are the top teams who will now come back up. We will play the video demo again, and we'll have another round of questions and answers. So this is for the judges to recalibrate amongst themselves, to rescore. Maybe it's a team that they haven't seen because they were in panel A and this is a team from panel B. But this allows us to rescore and rejudge the top teams. So now we can figure out which team ranks first, second, third. So you can see here that I have not done judging yet. I'm actually going to show you what round two of judging looks like. I'm going to click on round two. So now I see that the teams are here again, and I still need to score them. So in this example, we will look at Phoenix. Phoenix will come up. We will play the video again from their dev post submission. You might go look at their GitHub code as well. And we'll play that video, and the judges will score in the same way we did with round one. So I'll click Score Team. I will still score this like I did in the first round. Maybe I haven't seen this team because I'm in a separate panel. I was in panel A. This team was judged in panel B. I'm also going to write the team feedback as well. I'm also going to hit submit. Okay, so now I come back here. We have scored the first team. Now that first team would sit down, the second team would come up. We do the same thing. Play that 4-minute video, go to questions, and then you score this team again. So let me score this one really quick so you can see how this will work. Okay, we've scored 2 teams so far in the final round. If I go back here and I refresh the final results, what we'll see is we instantly have the winner and we have the second place team. Again, I have only judged 2 teams. It says 1 judge out of 2 judges has judged. And I would say, great, we have a first, second, and third place team. And that's it. Now we would go back and we would present the winning teams. We'd also go back and present those subcategories of prizes that I talked about back here. And that would pretty much be the end of the hackathon. We would have the teams selected. We would say thank you. We update our slides and we go in order from the sub prizes first. Then we say third place team who wins that, second place team who wins that, and first place team who wins that.